All right, today we're going to crack open a piece of software that is, no joke, a legend in the programming world. It's a tool that's been around for over 30 years, and yet it's still a top pick for developers all over the globe. We're talking, of course, about the text editor, Vim. So let's just get right to the big question, right? In the world of tech, where everything changes in the blink of an eye, how on earth has a command line editor from 1991 not just survived, but actually thrived? What is its secret? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dig into. Okay, so first things first, what is Vim really? If you've ever poked around on a Linux or a Mac OS machine, there's a really good chance it's already on there just waiting for you. Well, the name itself is a huge clue. Vim actually stands for Vi Improved. See, it started out as a better version of this even older editor called V. But its creator, Bram Molinar, didn't just, copy it. He completely supercharged it, packing in features that turned it into an absolute powerhouse for decades. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Look at the numbers. As recently as 2019, it was the 5th most popular development environment in that huge Stack Overflow survey. The year before that, readers of Linux Journal voted it their #1 editor. So yeah, this isn't some quirky niche thing. We're talking about a mainstream workhorse. So what is the secret sauce here? What makes Vim so different and, let's be honest, kind of intimidating for beginners? It all comes down to one core concept: modal editing. And believe me, this idea is at the very heart of the whole Vim philosophy. And here's where things get really different. Think about almost any other editor you've ever used. Microsoft Word, Notepad, whatever. You're basically always in one mode: insert mode. You hit a key, a letter appears. Simple. But Vim's whole argument is that developers spend way more time moving around and changing existing text than they do writing brand new stuff. So it splits those jobs into totally separate modes. So these are the main players. By default, you're in normal mode. This is your command center. Every key is a shortcut, like D to delete or Y to yank, which is just Vim speak for copy. Now, when you actually want to type something, you hit I to jump into insert mode. Then there's visual mode for highlighting text and command line mode for the heavy-duty stuff like search and replace. It's a totally different way of thinking about how you interact with a file. But why? Why go through all this trouble? The answer is one word: efficiency. The whole system is built so that your hands never have to leave the keyboard. You don't reach for the mouse. So instead of grabbing the mouse, highlighting a line, and hitting delete, you just type DD. Boom, the line's gone. Because your fingers stay on the home row, you can fly through your code. It's all about speed and, honestly, comfort. Okay, so this whole modal thing isn't just a clever party trick. It's the foundation for an incredibly powerful toolkit. It's what transforms Vim from just a simple text editor into a complete, full-fledged development environment. Because you have that powerful engine underneath, you get all these modern features built on top. We're talking a multi-level undo tree that lets you rewind and fast forward through your changes. You can split your screen into a bunch of windows and just hop between them with keyboard shortcuts. And, of course, you get all the stuff you'd expect, like syntax highlighting for hundreds of languages, and this amazing plugin system that lets you add pretty much any feature you could ever dream of.
And I'm not kidding when I say any feature. Just look at this number from vim.org. Almost 6,000 scripts ready to go. That's a massive ecosystem. It means you can customize Vim to fit your exact workflow perfectly. It becomes your own personal tool. And that level of customization is it's something you really don't see in many other places.
All right, so we've talked about what Vim is and why it's so powerful. But the story of Vim, it goes so much deeper than just code. There's a real human element here, a mission that's been woven into the fabric of this project since day one. And that story really starts with this man, Bram Molinar. He was the Dutch software engineer who created Vim way back in 1988. And for more than 30 years, he was the heart and soul of the project, the lead developer, the main guide. And from the beginning, he had a purpose for this software that went way beyond just editing text. See, he distributed Vim using a special license model that he actually created called Charityware. Now, the software is totally free and open source. You can use it, share it, tweak it, whatever you want. But there's this little request, a gentle nudge built right into the license. And this is literally the text you'll find inside Vim's documentation. It's so simple and so direct. The basic idea is, hey, if you find this tool useful, maybe think about helping someone else. Specifically, Bram dedicated the whole project to helping support needy children in Uganda. Now, very sadly, Bram Moolenaar passed away in 2023, but his mission is still going strong. The Vim community continues to encourage these donations, which now go through a charity called Kuwasha, making sure that Bram's vision of supporting those kids in Uganda carries on. So his legacy, it's so much more than just code. It's a living, breathing act of kindness. Which brings us to our final thought. We started by looking at Vim as a powerful, technical tool, but we end here. Vim shows us that a piece of software, something as seemingly impersonal as a text editor, can carry a profound human legacy of efficiency, community, and compassion. So the real question is, can a piece of code truly carry a legacy?